Working. Hopefully you guys can see me because Instagram is hating me right now. Let's see. I don't see it. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Why? Why? Do you guys, oh, you see me. Okay. Yay. I'm going to do my best to be able to answer your questions. This is going to be very difficult because I can't see them. All right, you guys, if you can see me on here, go to YouTube to watch this video. Sorry, Instagram, but you're sucking right now. But go to YouTube and see if you guys can see me on YouTube. I'm trying to get into where I can see your comments, but Instagram is hating me right now. Let's go to my other account and see if I can do it that way. I'm also going live at 2 o'clock on, I think it's 2 o'clock on TikTok. Nothing is working for me on Instagram. I hate you, Instagram. I hate you. I hate you right now. I hate you right now. No idea if this is working. Let's see. Hello, if you are over on YouTube. Hi. Instagram hates me. This is so annoying. Can you guys tell me if it's lagging or if it's weird? Hi, hello. Thank you for sticking with me. I want to do this class for you. It's working. Okay, Lady Ashley, is it lagging? You can see me on Instagram. So I'm having to do it from another platform. Instagram is not my friend today. All right, if you're just jumping on here, we're going to be talking about pain tolerance. So I'm going to ask you guys a bunch of questions. If you're watching this on YouTube, I might miss your questions. I'm going to try not to. We'll see. But I can't see the chat on both of them. It's not lagging. Okay, so it's totally lagging for me, which is really weird. I feel like I'm on a Godzilla film right now. Hi, Ashley. I'm having so much technical difficulties. Ashley is my labor nurse mama community manager. So some of you or you the live with hashtag fearless. So just like this. Once you do that, join the portal because that's where I'm putting in daily affirmations. I'm putting in daily videos and workbooks and workshops and all the things. And you'll also be able to watch each birth class. We're doing one tonight. Number one is tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern or Central Standard Time. And then every night at 6 p.m. And then they're going to be inside your portal. So think of that as your main hub. Then we have a really fun text message chat going inside of Telegram. So I know it's a lot of work for my pregnant mamas, but trust me, it's so worth it. So if you join Fearless Birth, once you register, that is not the last step. Then you have to join the portal. You should get an email right away that has a link that you can join and join the portal. It might say it on your thank you page, but just look for the email. It works better. Next, you're going to join the Telegram app. Once you get in the portal, watch today's video that I made for you guys. It's got a daily affirmation and a journal prompt. And then I'm going to put some homework in there in just a little bit. So make sure you guys are doing that. I'm trying to see the comments, but of course it's not letting me. I have no idea what's happening. I'm getting really mad. Let me see. Okay. Ah, that's bad. Okay, so you guys can still see me, so that's good. Okay, so let me get here. I want to make sure I can see everybody chatting. Ashley, is it still working? I sure hope so. Okay, you guys, so we're going to talk about pain tolerance. On Wednesday this week, I'm teaching my super popular pain of labor class where I'm going to break down all the sources of the pain of labor, and we're going to talk all about that. So let's start talking about pain tolerance during labor. And I want to talk about that because I know that a lot of you guys have this thought in your brain that, oh, I have a very high pain tolerance, I'm going to do fine. Or on the flip side, I have a very low pain tolerance and I'm not going to be able to handle the pain of labor. So if that's you, like raise your hand, give me an emoji, tell me something. Tell me if either one of those resonates. Like, do you have a really low pain tolerance normally or a high pain tolerance? Jump in here, people. Low or high? I want to see. I want to see your comments. My computer's lagging, just so you guys know. I might not see them all, but I want you guys to know that your pain tolerance, okay, so I see some, I can't handle it, low pain tolerance, low, sounds like me. Okay, so what I want to do is encourage you that honestly, your current pain tolerance level doesn't really matter when it comes to labor. And I'm going to break this down really in detail on Wednesday during the class, during Fearless Birth Experience. If you're not registered, again, go to any post, any reel, comment hashtag fearless or alive or a story, whatever, and you can join us. We have a lot of fun going on. So the very most important thing that I want you guys to know is that your pain tolerance is something that you can actually change. Okay. So let's talk about the difference between a threshold and a tolerance. Okay. I mean, a pain tolerance, sorry, a pain threshold you can actually change, which makes a very huge difference during your birth. So we've got your pain threshold, which is like, that's the minimum amount of pain, the minimum intensity where you start thinking, oh my God, this hurts. I need help. Okay. All right. Oh my God, this hurts. Right. So once you hit your pain threshold, that's when things get real. Like, you know, you've touched something that's hot. You're like, oh, it's hot. Like, you know, it's really happening. Same with your contractions. Same with your labor. Your pain threshold is where you're like, shoot, this is painful. And so that's when you start using some of your tools and start using some of your resources, right? Your pain tolerance is the maximum amount. So your pain threshold, minimum amount, pain's tolerance, maximum amount. The pain tolerance is where you're like, oh my God, I need some kind of resources, whether it's your unmedicated pain plan, management plan, whether it's an epidural, whether it's IV narcotics, maybe nitrous oxide, movement, whatever it is that you've decided. So pain threshold, minimum intensity at which you start to perceive or think, wow, this is painful. Pain tolerance is the maximum amount or level that you can tolerate or bear before you start needing more things to help you cope. So what I really wanted you guys to hear me, and why we do Fearless Birth Experience, why I have a whole module on pain control in my full birth program, is that you can change your pain threshold. Remember, I said that's where you start thinking, wow, this hurts. And you're probably like, well, I really just need to have a better pain tolerance. Who cares about my threshold? But that's not true. Because if you can raise your pain threshold, you're going to be able to cope longer. You're going to be able to use those tools and have a much better labor experience. Now, if you're telling yourself, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to handle it. What if I can't handle it? I'm not going to be able to cope. Well, guess what? Chances are you might not be able to. But on the flip side, if we can start working on your mindset and changing those limiting beliefs, which I'm going to be working on tonight during class number 1, the first class of Fearless Birth, if we can flip that, we can start to lift your pain threshold. Another way that you can lift your pain threshold is by being educated, having knowledge. Knowledge is power. I just did the most incredible podcast recording with a childbirth attorney. And we were talking about the power of education. The power of education is just beyond. Like, I can't even tell you guys. I can't even tell you how powerful that is. Education is the number one most powerful thing you can do to raise your pain threshold. Remember, that's where you start thinking, wow, this hurts. The next thing, because I want to give you an example. If you are uneducated, if you're not prepared for birth, and you start having contractions, those minimal contractions, you might be like freaking out in your head and starting to tell your mind a lot of negative things, which is going to make your body tense, and it makes it feel worse. Remember, I said, if you're telling yourself you're not going to be able to handle it, chances are you won't. But on the flip side, by being educated, by understanding labor and birth, by having a realistic expectation, it's going to raise your higher threshold, have a higher threshold, so that what you perceive as painful is not as bad, right? So if you go into labor thinking, wow, I have a really high pain tolerance, without the knowledge or the realities of what to expect during labor, or even thinking that your epidural is going to save your life, that often means you're going to be completely unprepared. You have to do the work ahead of time. On my landing page on my blog, it says, getting you prepared before the contractions start. Once they start, too late. So education and understanding labor and birth allows you to have a realistic expectation and therefore a higher threshold. If you go into labor, understanding the stages of labor, understanding what to expect, understanding how intense it might get, having your body prepared, preparing your mindset. You guys know I talk about this all the time. My full birth program, we've got a 3-part framework. It's knowledge, mindset, and advocacy, right? If you go into your labor understanding how intense it's going to get and preparing your body, having tools at your disposal, and having your mind ready to manage that pain intentionally, you're going to be so freaking blown away by how much pain you'll actually be able to tolerate. 100%, no doubt about it. And this is why we do our free stuff. This is why we do the full birth courses. Let me see. So Alyssa said, just had a baby 2 days ago. I was playing an epidural and all 3 of them didn't work. Breath work really helped. Yes, you have to have a pain management plan B. I teach this as well. Yes, I can do all hard things. That is beautiful. I love it. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is that by taking charge, you actually begin a process inside of your mind that helps you be more prepared to cope by taking charge. And I want you guys to think about this practically. Like, think about anything you've ever done that's new to you, and think of something that you did that was new to you, but you absolutely were not prepared for. You didn't do any research. You just showed up and you winged it. And tell me how your mindset was, how you handled it. For some of you guys, maybe a very select few, it's fine. But for the majority of us, if we do something new that we're not prepared for, our mindset goes down the toilet. However, if you're prepared, if you fill up your labor tool bag with tools and coping mechanisms, having something to use during each stage of labor, when you show up at the hospital or you show up at your birthplace or those first contractions show up, you're going to YouTube and Instagram. Feeling informed can raise your pain threshold. If we can raise your pain threshold, it takes longer to hit your pain tolerance max. Again, by changing your perception of the pain of labor, which I'm teaching you guys on Wednesday, my most powerful free class, all 5 days are incredible. So make sure you reply to this live with hashtag fearless, or you go to labornursemama.com/fearless and join us, because each one of these classes plays a different role in helping you raise your pain threshold before you step foot into your birth. We're going to change that perception of what you feel about the pain of labor. We're going to fill up your labor tool bag, or begin to. We can't do it thoroughly this week. Hopefully you'll join us. The birth classes, my full birth classes, open Wednesday for an insanely incredible special live enrollment with tons of offers. Wednesday's the best day to join. If you fill up your labor tool bag with tools and techniques and methods to cope, you are going to rock your birth. Because if I can help you change the way you view the pain, if I can drastically raise your pain threshold with you, it's going to create a much better birth experience, which is what we all want, right? We all want that. And, I can tell you, over the course of my 16 years as a high-risk labor and delivery nurse, the majority of my patients came into labor with no tools, no techniques, no methods at their disposal to be able to achieve the escape that you need to achieve during labor. Because that's what I'm going to teach you inside my birth program, is all the tools you need to go somewhere else, so that you're using those tools, but you're not focused on, oh my God, this is so horrible. I feel horrible. Oh my God, what do I do? No, we're going to have you so freaking calm and peaceful, hence the name of my birth class, Calm and Confident, so that you are going to just blow through this birth and be so confident. We don't want you to get into the fear, pain, tension cycle. We want you to get into the calm, peaceful release cycle. And that's what I'm going to teach you guys this week, how we get you there. How do we get you there? Because there's a method to it. And there's a process and a framework. And I have a 9-step process of what we do inside the birth room to get you there. And I'm going to teach you how to flip how you look at the pain of labor, because that really matters. Now, if you're one of my Fearless Birth Experience registrants, make sure you go into your portal. I put a video, I put a daily affirmation, and I put a journal prompt for you guys. I want you guys to do it. Do those things. I am so passionate about helping you guys have the best birth possible, so that you leave your birth loving it, feeling accomplished, feeling like the birth queen you are. If you're still sticking with me, I want you guys right now to write, I am capable. I want you to write that. Let me see it. I'm lagging a little, so it may take me a moment. I want you to write out, I am capable. I had a wonderful pregnancy with my first baby, but I ended up with preeclampsia at 40 weeks. She's 10 months old now. We're planning baby 2. Worried about hypertension during labor again, possible. It's possible that it could happen, but it's also possible that it won't. Come hang out with me. I love your username, by the way. Oh my gosh, the figure outable mama. Everything is figure outable. I love it. Tell me if you're registered for Fearless Birth. We have so many moms who join us in our birth program who are not pregnant yet. Actually, Ashley, one of my team members, she's my community manager. She's on this live right now, I think. And she is pregnant with number 2. and she is not having all the things that she had the first time. So it's very possible to have a very uneventful pregnancy. Let me see. I am capable. Let me see you guys write it. I am capable. Say it. Come on. There's enough of you on here. I should be seeing it flooded with I am capable. Let me see. We're going to get off here in a minute, but I want to see some I am capable. If you join Fearless Birth, go into your portal and do the daily video and affirmations and breathing exercises. It's in the portal, and get in the Telegram chat. Tell me who you are. Yes, perfect. You are capable. I love it. Yay. Okay, now I'm seeing them. That's right. There you go. You guys are listening. I hope you guys are joined for Fearless Birth. We're doing all week. I'm doing a live birth class at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time over on YouTube every day. You can come watch the videos every single day. However, you won't get all the workbooks. You won't get the daily affirmations, the daily videos, and all the freebies. So if you're one of my Fearless Birth registrants and you haven't gotten into the portal, I'm doing a drawing with all the portal mamas today for a free birth plan consultation, one-on-one with me. So if you're joining, get in the portal ASAP before 2. You got about 30 minutes. All right, you guys, have a beautiful day. I'm teaching tonight at 6. I'm getting ready to head over to TikTok to do a little teaching. You guys are incredible. You're birth queens. I love you guys. I will see you again tomorrow. Oh, so Paige, do me a favor and send me a, let me see if I can send you a DM. Hold on. If you guys did not get into the portal, go to portal.labornursemama.com and reset your password. Use the email that you joined with and reset your password, and that should get you in. If that doesn't work, send me a DM here on Instagram and we will get you in. Get in by 2 if you can. Let me see if I can find you. I can't even get into Instagram right now, you guys. Instagram hates my guts. And I'm beginning to hate you too, just so she knows. Let me see if I can get in here because I saw your. So if you join Fearless Birth and you can't get in the portal, go to your email, look for the welcome email that has the portal link. If you can't find that, go to, I believe it's, let me look. I think it's portal.labornursemama.com. But let me tell you guys for sure, because y'all know I suck at links. Yes, portal.labornursemama.com. And then reset your password. Use, I got the hiccups. Use the email that you used to sign up. Yes, Robin, you are capable. That's right. I love it. So we've got 2 things going right now. We've got the portal where I'm going to put all your goodies. And then we have a Telegram chat where we're hanging out and communicating. It's kind of confusing, but y'all know I never do anything simple. Okay, you guys, I can't get into Instagram as much as I'd like to. All right, I'm going to sign off. I will see you guys tonight on YouTube at 6 p.m. I am teaching my class all about how fear can really destroy your birth. We're going to talk about the top birth fears. We're going to talk about tearing and slow labor and what if I can't cope? What if I end up in a C-section? We're going to talk about all of that. But the golden nugget is going to be how to flip those fears. So I'll see you guys tonight, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And remember, the birth classes are opening for enrollment, a special enrollment, 2 new special bonuses starting Wednesday.